February, Friday 14th. It all started when I found out Holly and Bryce were going on a Valentine's Day date. I wasn't supposed to know, but I overheard Holly talking about it with her friends in the hallway. And let me tell you, this was the worst news I'd heard all year. Hey guys, I'm going on a date with Bryce. Ooh, I can't wait. See, Bryce is the kind of guy who has no business being in a relationship. He's got that overly confident thing going on that makes girls think he's charming. But I knew better. The dude was a total fraud, and there was no way I was going to let him get away with this. I had to do something and buy something. I mean, the most logical thing any normal person would do in this situation. Volunteer to work at the restaurant. They were having their date just so I could sabotage them. Managed to convince the manager to let me work as a busboy for the night, even though I had zero experience. But hey, it's not like I was there to actually do my job. Please, I need this, Mel. Please, I need this. I need this job, bro. The plan was simple. All I had to do was accidentally spill something on Bryce, preferably something red and permanent. So when their food came out, I casually walked by with a full tray of spaghetti, ready to make my move. But right as I was about to trip and send the plate flying to Bryce's lap, some old guy stuck out his cane and I tripped for real. The spaghetti went flying not onto Bryce, but straight into the lap of some very important looking couple. The guy was in a full suit and the woman had pearls on. They both screamed, and before I could even process what just happened, the manager was already chewing me out. Greg, what the heck is wrong with you? You know who they are? Alright, so that didn't go as planned, but I still had more tricks on my sleeve. When I saw the waiter bringing over their drinks, I accidentally bumped into him so he'd spill the drinks all over Bryce. But guess what? Instead of hitting Bryce, the entire tray of drinks landed on me. Cold, sticky, everywhere. Holly and Bryce both turned to look at the chaos, not to pretend like it was totally normal. Is he okay? I think he works here. After that, I knew I had to set things up. If I couldn't ruin their meal, I could at least make sure they had the worst dining experience of their lives. I snuck into the kitchen and cranked the oven temperatures up, thinking I'd cause some minor food-related disasters. Well, that was a mistake. Within minutes, there was smoke pouring out of the kitchen. Someone screamed about a fire, and before I knew it, the entire place was in chaos. People were running, waiters were knocking over the tables, and the manager was yelling something about who the hell touched the ovens. I tried to play it cool and sneak out, but security was already looking down the place. I ended up escaping with the crowd, but here's the worst part. So did Bryce and Holly. I figured that this might be my silver lining. Maybe the chaos would finally ruin their date. Maybe Holly would be so traumatized that she would never want to see Bryce again. But no. Instead, when they made it outside, Bryce pulled off the whole protective boyfriend act, putting his arm around Holly and asking if she was okay. And she ate it up. I swear, they practically rode off into the sunset together while I was just standing there soaking wet from the drink spill in front of a burning restaurant that I may or may not have accidentally set on fire. By the time the fire truck showed up, I knew I had officially lost. I tried to blend into the crowd of the restaurant goers, but unfortunately the manager spotted me and started pointing wildly in my direction. I thought about running, but before I could take off, a firefighter grabbed me by the shoulder. We're gonna need to ask you a few questions. So now, not only did I lose Holly to Bryce, but I was also start answering questions about why I had been in the kitchen when I wasn't even a real employee. I couldn't exactly tell them the truth that I had been on a secret sabotage mission. So I just mumbled something about wanted to help out. As I stood there, watching Holly and Bryce disappear into the night, I realized something. Maybe this whole sabotage thing was a bad idea. Maybe I should just accept the fact that some things aren't meant to be. Nah, I just need a better plan next time. Happy Valentine's Day to me, I guess. Anyways, looks like I'm running out of pages, so I guess this is the end.